At 7:30 a.m. on April the 17th, 1975, the war in Cambodia was over. It was a unique war, for no country has ever experienced such concentrated bombing. On this, perhaps the most gentle and graceful land in all of Asia, President Nixon and Mr. Kissinger unleashed 100,000 tons of bombs, the equivalent of 5 Hiroshimas. The bombing was their personal decision. Illegally and secretly, they bombed Cambodia, a neutral country, back to the Stone Age. And I mean Stone Age in its literal sense. Shortly after dawn on April the 17th, the bombing stopped and there was silence. Then out of the forest came the victors, the Khmer Rouge, whose power had grown out of all proportion to their numbers. They entered the capital Phnom Penh, a city most of them had never seen. They marched in disciplined Indian file through the long boulevards and the still traffic. They wore black and were mostly teenagers. And people cheered them, nervously, naively. After all, the bombing, the fighting, was over at last. The horror began almost immediately. Phnom Penh, a city of 2.5 million people, was forcibly emptied within hours of their coming, the sick and wounded being dragged from their hospital beds, dying children being carried in plastic bags, the old and crippled being dumped beside the road, and all of them being marched at gunpoint into the countryside and toward a totally new society, the like of which we have never known. The new rulers of Cambodia called 1975 Year Zero, the dawn of an age in which there would be no families, no sentiment, no expressions of love or grief, no medicines, no hospitals, no schools, no books, no learning, no holidays, no music, no song, no post, no money, only work and death. Cambodia. Where is Cambodia, some of you might ask? Unlike Vietnam, its neighbor, Cambodia has been virtually sealed for 4 years, its suffering invisible. In a world of saturation news, there has been no news of what was really done to more than 7 million people, of whom at least 2 million are missing, believed murdered. That's about 1/3 of the entire population. Proportionately, it's Birmingham, Manchester, and London exterminated. For me, coming here has been like stumbling into something I could never imagine. And what follows is the first complete film report by Westerners from the ashes of a gentle land. And I have to say there are scenes which may upset some of you.